Okay, everyone, welcome back from our break. Thanks for those who have completed our polls. I just wanted to share with you, hopefully you can see it there. Have you previously attended the APRU Global Health Conference? 80% no, that's fantastic, welcome. Have you ever been to Shanghai? About 2/3 have not. So I highly recommend it, wonderful city. And are you a student? We have about 3/4 of people who completed the poll today who are students. So that is fantastic. Love to see the next generation of global health leaders. And as far as the universal health care coverage poll, the answer was $50 for the basic package. So welcome back. And I am going to spend about the next 10 minutes or so talking to you about some quick updates about our global health program. So let me go ahead and share my slides. And okay, so the Global Health Program, as I mentioned, is hosted by the University of Southern California Institute on Inequalities in Global Health. It was launched in 2007. It's one of APRU's oldest programs. It's been around quite a while, and there's our website for more information. I wanted to acknowledge, and their bios are in your conference program, but I wanted to acknowledge the help and support of our advisory group. So these are our advisory group members, and thank you so much for serving for the past 2 years on helping to steer our program in the right direction. Also in your program, I wanted to acknowledge our working group chairs. These people lead our 5 working groups on bioethics, education and technology, mental health, migrants, and non-communicable diseases. So thank you to all of you for helping with those. As I mentioned, we have ongoing our student poster contest, and we had 49 submissions from 15 economies this year. We have 3 finalists in the undergraduate category and 4 finalists in the graduate category. Your votes will be tallied along with the votes of our number of judges, 50% and 50%, totaling the scores, and we will be announcing the winners of that contest on the day 3. As I mentioned, we also have an annual virtual case competition. Teams are asked to develop a 10-minute video outlining an innovative but realistic response to whatever that year's challenge is. This year's challenge was to improve elderly care, and they had a hypothetical budget of $5 million US over 3 years. So congratulations to our 3 fantastic finalist teams. You'll be voting for those, and the teams are University of Indonesia, Yonsei University, and Chinese University of Hong Kong. Next, I just wanted to acknowledge it takes a lot of judges to judge all of those contests. So these are our judges. Thank you so much for your support and help with judging those. I also just quickly wanted to mention that we have open a call for papers for a special edition of the journal, the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health. This is an open access journal, quite highly regarded, very good impact factor of 2.849. Along with myself, the co-editors of this special edition are Dr. Brian Hall, Dr. Tarani Loganathan, and Dr. Sin Chi Chang. And basically the title of this special edition is Patterns, Determinants, and Community-Based Interventions of Migrant and Refugee Health. That call is open until November 30th. So please, if you do research on these topics, please consider submitting. We have reserved, the journal does have a publication fee. However, we have reserved fee waivers for some top quality articles coming from low and middle income countries and from APRU members for that journal. So I would encourage you to check that out as well. I also wanted to mention that we had a number of webinars this year that are available if you're interested. We had a really fantastic bioethics webinar, inequities, vulnerabilities, and ethics in the time of COVID-19, and it is available on our website. We had 5 really great speakers, and we also just released a paper in the Journal of Global Health Science about that about that webinar. We also held a 3-part series on teaching in virtual environments, and I see some of you attended, so welcome back. And those are also available, but I'm going to tell you more about that in a second. And then we hosted a very interesting 8-part summer weekly series on COVID-19. And those webinars are also available on the website. We had speakers from throughout our network talking about things like mental health, environmental impact, One Health, human rights, and migrant workers, many others. So if you're interested, please check that out. We have a case studies book. This is available as an ebook and a printed book. It includes both the cases as well as teaching notes for those who want to use it in their classes. These chapters come from APRU members on a wide range of leadership topics from within our network. I also wanted to acknowledge that we have 2 distance education courses. They're graduate level courses. We have about 80 students in each course this year, and we have 4 to 7 partner universities signing on simultaneously every week so that our students can interact with each other and with our guest speakers. So I wanted to acknowledge that we have Global Health Leadership, which is on Monday evenings, my time, Tuesdays, your time. These are our participants and the lead instructors for those courses. So really wonderful opportunity for APRU members. And then we also have the distance education course on ethics. And these are the leaders of those courses as well. Coming up, we are in the process of creating a COVID-19 survey, which will be released soon for our members. We have a number of working group meetings coming up, and we're launching a new call for papers on a new case studies book looking at unsuccessful cases in health interventions and what we can learn from those. We also have a part 2 of the Teaching in Virtual Environments series. So facilitated by University of Oregon, along with someone else from the network. The first one is technology for remote learning, and it will happen on November 12th, 13th, depending on where in the world you are. So you can also sign up for that, and this information is in your program. Those are free as well. We have a number of publications that have recently come out that I would encourage you to take a look at on the website, and certainly join our social media like Facebook and Twitter. So that's just a quick introduction to the program, and I would encourage you to check more information out.